And I'm just excited to hear his research because he's delivering his research speech on cancer for his Parkley Level 1 Dynamic Leadership. Please welcome Wallace. Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to see y'all again. Cancer. Most people know the word, but majority of the people don't know exactly what it means for a body to have cancer. I was one of those people. All I knew was cancer, bad. Cancer-free, good. It wasn't until recently my aunt, a woman who stirred the pot of my dreams to become the man that stands before you today, was diagnosed with cancer. And I watched her go through the last 6 months of treatment, and blessedly, she came out the other side cancer-free. But watching her go through that made me want to understand what this monster was called cancer. This thing that, just by the mention of it, creates fear in all of us. I wanted to understand why or what this thing was that's going to kill 600,000 people in the United States this year. So what is cancer? Medical news today describes cancer as a change in our cells that prohibits them from natural processes and allows them or creates an overgrowth in the body, an overgrowth that shuts down the body. Cancer is a change or mutation in the DNA of those cells. That mutation can derive from your genetics, your family history. It can derive from your habits, your day-to-day habits, lack of exercise, diet, smoking, things that are detrimental to your health. It also has some environmental causes, or some things that cause it through the environment. Radiation, and I realized just walking down the street in the sun is something that could affect your cells. Another environmental thing that catches my attention because I'm in the construction industry is asbestos. It used to be an industry standard that when people build a building, they use asbestos for many different things. So now every time I walk into a building that we're about to either demolish or remodel, we have to get testing done to make sure there's no asbestos in any of the building. And if so, we have to go through an abatement process. I was thinking about it like, even my cell phone and the cell towers that it connects to has radio waves. How much time do we spend every day face to face with this thing that can cause cancer? At night when I wake up, my stomach is rumbling and I want that midnight snack. But just to warm it up, that microwave that's zapping my food, making it hot and ready, could also be zapping me. So, it only takes one cell to mutate. A normal cell's instructions are to multiply, divide, and grow, and then die. Well, these mutated cells don't have that "it's time to die" instruction. So imagine a world where everybody could live forever, could populate forever. It actually sounds kind of good. But when you think about it, all the space around us will dissolve. All the resources that we rely on and live off of will be gone. That's what it's like for the body. The rapid overgrowth of your cells, it really becomes dangerous when they start to travel throughout the body. When they travel and travel and they latch on to an organ system and they start to grow, developing malignant tumors. These tumors begin to shut down that function of the body, and then they begin to shut down the life of that being. Doctors today normally take care of cancer or attack cancer in 3 different ways. Surgery, which is to physically remove the cancer. Radiation, which can be internal or external, which is a local attack on the cancerous cells to try to kill them. There are some side effects which reside normally at the point of attack, trying to remove that cancer. And the third thing is chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is a medicinal approach to killing cancer in the body. But the bad thing about chemo is it doesn't decipher what's a good cell and what's a bad cell. It just attacks your cells. So there's a high range of friendly fire when using chemotherapy. And that's why you see people with side effects as loss of hair, lost weight, bleeding, bruising, constipation, nausea. That's because the chemo is working, but it's also attacking us. As of today, there is no cure for cancer. But I did read this week that there's some Israeli scientists that believe they're on the brink of finding a cure for this cancer. It kind of excited me, because that means they're on the brink of saving millions of lives every year. And I pray they do find a cure for cancer. I pray that they give those people infected with cancer more opportunities. And I pray that that gives the people that are affected by cancer more opportunities. But I also pray, and this is me looking out the window, that as we find the cure for cancer, that we don't become the cancer we want to eliminate to this earth. My fellow Toastmasters, my honored guests, cancer is bad. And I want you to remember that what you do today has a direct correlation with your tomorrow. Do the best you can today to help protect you tomorrow.
All of you, please provide your comments to Anvesha about the speech from Wallace. Mr. Timer, did every of our speech writer...
Each speaker qualified: Janice, Sumit, and Wallace.
Perfect. So while you're providing the comments,